สวัสดีครับผมมันพินกับช่องฟิวไทยใน YouTube อยู่ที่ท่าอากาศยานเชียงใหม่ครับนี่มีของที่ระลึกหลายอย่างของเชียงใหม่นะครับอันนี้น่าสนใจเลยครับช็อกโกแลตนะฮะช็อกโกแลตพลิกนะครับเดี๋ยวจะพาไปดูโรงงานที่นี่นะครับไปเยี่ยมชมโรงงานสยามมายาช็อกโกแลตครับช็อกโกแลตพลิกแล้วก็อีกหลายอย่างน่าสนใจมากครับ
I started making chocolate with my good friend Neil from America around 1.5 years ago. We found out that in Chiang Mai they're growing high quality cacao, very fine grade cacao, and we thought, or cocoa as you say in Thai, we thought, why don't we try to use that? Because in Thailand basically we didn't think there was any good chocolate. We think everything you can buy in Thailand you can buy in 7-Eleven and get cheap chocolate, but it's just candy. We wanted to show. So we wanted to take Thai products, only Thai products, and then show all the good flavors of Thailand, and then but making the chocolate in a European way. So what we say is we use only Thai ingredients. It's a Thai chocolate product, but we do it in a traditional European way. So it's fine, premium quality chocolate. So we try to connect the East and the West in how we're making the chocolate. So it's very important for us that we show and that we feel that we're connected to Chiang Mai. We work with like this. We met this young Thai artist, young kid who's making some really cool stuff in Western. Can you do something? It shows Siammaya chocolate and he made this painting, which I think is super cool.
Is that in the cacao shell?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And he, if you look at it, you can see how he's tried to. Yeah, the small guys like the Mayans, you know, the Mayans were the first to take cocoa and make hot chocolate. So he tried to show some. You can see some of their style in the art here and stuff. So that's part of it. We also the logo here. You can see our logo. It's actually just a big S. But that's also a local Chiang Mai artist that we asked him because he's a calligrapher, it's called in English, which means he makes his own alphabets. So for example, for you know, in Word you can select a lot of different alphabets. So he makes the fonts, but he usually makes only for Thai. But we asked him, can you try to make one that looks a little bit Western and a little bit Thai? Try to connect and show again how we are part of both worlds. So he came up with the Siammaya alphabet. But when you write out Siammaya in that, you cannot read it because it's so beautiful. So we thought, okay, we'll just use the S. It's okay for us. So that's why we're using this now.
And what's the meaning behind this logo?
The idea, it is just a big S from Siammaya. But
it looks like elephant?
It kind of looks like elephant, and of course in Chiang Mai there's a lot of elephants. So
I think I saw it as a woman sitting.
It could be that, yeah, I can see. But it's fun to have a logo where people think about, oh, what is the meaning of this? So it actually works in more ways than just a big S. Yeah.
Chris, I just wonder, have you ever made the chocolate?
From the beginning.
Could you brief us on what flavor you got now?
Absolutely, yeah. Should we do that after? Maybe it makes more sense. I give you a tour. I show you what we're doing, and then you can taste all of it. I have samples of everything, so you can try everything.
Okay, let's go. So bean นะครับเม็ดโกโก้ Yeah.
I think this says where it's from. Yeah.
Prachop.
I don't read Thai, so.
Prachop.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
It's south of Hoi Hin.
Yeah. So what you can see here, which
It's
is
already dry.
these have been fermented and sun dried.
อันนี้หมักแล้วนะครับแล้วก็ทำให้แห้ง
You can actually smell a little bit also in the bag. You can smell the fermentation, kind of a little bit sour. It's not very strong.
But what
It's
can-
actually
can
I
be
call
online,
it a
huh?
weak fermentation.
Can it?
You can eat it.
You can it.
Yeah. It's not that
เขาบอก
good.
ลองชิมได้ครับเดี๋ยวลองชิมเลย
That's the reason people make chocolate out of it and not just eat it.
ขม
I like it
It's calm.
bitter
Yeah.
bitter
because I enjoy black coffee
Of course, yeah. It's a little bit like black coffee. It still has a bitterness. These are not very bitter beans. These are actually
very bitter
little in bitterness. These don't have a
yeah
lot of
but
bitterness.
got the chocolate taste
It
inside
has already a little bit of chocolate taste. One thing you can also see, if you would,
รสชาติเหมือน
if you were
ช็อกโกแลต
chocolatiers like me, you would be able to see something here which is also interesting. These are very young because you can see how light brown they are. So this color shows that they're not ready to make chocolate out of yet, because they simply still have too much liquid inside. So we
you
have
mean
to,
young in term of fermentation
yeah. So we
เขาบอกว่า
we
ยังบ่ม
actually
ไม่
age
นานพอ
these.
ครับ
Probably
ยัง
we
ไม่พร้อม
age
ที่จะ
them
ทำช็อกโกแลต
3 months or something like that before we want to use them. Even though the taste is already pretty good, we want to give them more time
so
to be ready
to
for
keep it
chocolate.
and wait for
You just keep it inside the
Yeah,
bag.
yeah, exactly. And then,
เขารอให้มันหมักเพิ่มครับ
then they will age, and after like 3 months, they're
อย่าง
ready.
อีก3 เดือนถึงพร้อมที่จะทำครับโอ้ครับขอถอนได้
So this is from Chiang Mai cacao. So actually, cacao powder is a byproduct. It's not the most important product, but as you can almost feel with these, cacao is a very wet bean compared to coffee, for example. Coffee is 90%
เม็ดโกโก้
solid,
จะเปียก
10%
Magua.
wet. Cacao is 50% solid, 50% wet. And the solid part of the cacao is the cacao butter. The wet part is the cacao powder, and the wet part is the cacao butter. And the cacao butter we want because you put more butter than solid into chocolate. So we want to squeeze it hard enough, then we will separate into powder and butter. And then we use the butter to make more chocolate. You can see that in a minute. And then we have the
ขอ
cacao
งโกโก้
powder.
นี่เป็น
And the cacao powder is
เป็น
super
by product
delicious.
หรือว่าเป็นผล
And
ที่
people
ได้จาก
can use
การ
it to
ทำช็อกโก
make
แลต
hot
ครับ
chocolate and chocolate brownies, and chocolate ice cream and stuff like that. So this is still
ส่
really
วนที่เป็น
tasty.
ครีมช็อกโกแลตเลยเอาไปทำช็อกโกแลต
You can smell this. It's a very
it's
nice
so
smell.
good.
Yeah.
ชอบมาก
หอมครับ
It
So
almost
from-
smells like chocolate
Like
already,
the,
right?
from the cacao bean, you like the
อันนี้เป็น by product จากการทำช็อกโกแลตครับ
in the cacao powder and the cocoa butter.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So let me just get something for you guys.
หอมมากครับ
อยากลงไปจบในน้ำ
Smells good, right? Just to go through the process, what we do, we buy the beans. The beans would look like this. You can see a big difference, right? These are aged. These are ready to make chocolate, not like the beans
อั
out
นนี้
there.
หมักครบเต็มรสแล้วครับ Can I taste one
Sure. Absolutely. You got one. That's also
ลองดูครับที่หมักไว้เต็มที่แล้วนะครับ
These are from Chiang Mai. cacao. And if you
How old is
smell-
this
This one is probably 3-4 months old.
3-4 เดือนครับเข้มข้นขึ้นมา
And it's very healthy. Cacao is very healthy. As long as you
นี่ครับช็อกโกแลตที่หมุนอยู่ในเครื่องครับหอมมากครับนี่โอ้โหน่ากินสดจากเครื่องเลยครับ
There you go. So this is so fresh in the grinder that it's still got small pieces in it. So it's not
ครับ
even
สดเลย
it's not even finished. After a couple of hours, this will be like a sauce and chocolate sweet, like a fountain of chocolate. It's very
ยังเป็น
beautiful.
ชิ้นเล็กๆอยู่ครับ เพราะว่าสดมากครับผมยังปรุงรสไม่เต็มที่
There you go.
ยังกรุบๆอยู่เขาบอกว่าหลังจากนี้จะเป็นเนื้อเดียวกันอ๋ออย่างนี้คือต้องปรับใหม่
So this, I will take it out and show you. This is finished chocolate. So this
อันนี้
comes from the grinder.
เสร็จแล้วครับช็อกโกแลตที่เสร็จ
When it's finished grinding, we put it in here. And this is 75% and it's 4 days old. So 4 days ago, we put it in here.
สี่วันต่อ
And you can see how something is happening here. That doesn't look like real chocolate right now. So all
Looks
of the
like a map.
it looks like the surface of the moon or so all the white stuff on the top here is called blooming.
blooming บาน
The blooming like flowers.
Baan,
The
like
blooming
baan.
happens when the cacao butter separates from the chocolate. So that will happen until we protect it from that. And we have a method which I think Dengpa might be starting off over there. At least we work on that every day.
ตรงนี้เป็น 85%
There you go.
นะครับชิมอร่อยดี
Good, right? Good. There you go. Then heat it back up a little bit. And then it's perfect in temper. And then we keep it at that temperature, put it in the molds. We have
เด
the
โม
chocolate
แล้วก็เอา
molds
มา
here.
ใส่แม่พิมพ์ครับเป็นอย่างนี้ถึงจะเป็นช็อกโกแลตแบบนี้ครับ
And once they are in molds, we will fill them in the fridge. It is a complicated process.
ครับถึงมาเป็นแบบ
Also here, if for example we want to make